2 is wide.
Brewers certainly hope that he stays cold for these next couple of games.
Green with the Brewers went out to Detroit last year, almost single-handedly won a couple of ball games. Fouls that one in and out of the glove of Contreras. 96 from Priester.
Yeah, good velocity from Quinn Priester. Yeah, we saw a lot of 92s, 93s with the Pittsburgh Pirates from him.
Curveball got a lot of plate.
You see how deep that pitch was that Riley Green fouled off? They are not afraid to allow the ball to travel with 2 strikes, meaning they're going to wait a long time before they decide to make a swing.
7th pitch of the at-bat. And it's a little low, the changeup. 3-2. Good take.
3-2 the count.
Not sure how he took it. Just like I said, though, he's waiting for the ball to travel before he decides strike or ball.
3-2. Struck him out.
Struck him out.
Priester in his home debut.
Steve, you always buy books that I never see you reading. Paperweights. Hey, do you mind getting this because I only have euros? My pleasure, because I earn unlimited 2% cash back. We split that. No.
Unlimited 2% cash back. The Wells Fargo Active Cash Credit Card. With hundreds of sales every week, eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
Which automaker employs the most hourly workers in the country? Ford. Which automaker assembles the most vehicles in the country? Ford. That's not a coincidence. It's a commitment. A commitment Ford dealers share by offering employee pricing across a full lineup of Ford vehicles.
Now get employee pricing and choose FlexBuy on F-150 with 4.9% APR financing for 66 months. See your Wisconsin Ford dealer.
Greg takes Prevagen for his brain, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I live in Bloomington, Illinois. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me. I've been taking Prevagen for 8 years now, and it's still helping me tremendously.
Prevagen for your brain.
Yep.
No score Brewers coming up for the first time on Major League Baseball's Jackie Robinson Day. Brewers starting lineup brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel, and we're seeing Churio and Terang back-to-back in the 1 and 2 spots for the first
Churio.
time here. Contreras, Yelich,
Blessing.
Freeland, Mitchell, Ortiz, and then
Contreras.
number 9 spot. They get right into
Yelich.
clarity. No stranger to the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah, pitched against the Yankees back on Wednesday, April the 9th. He's off to an excellent start, just giving up the 3 earned runs in 16 2/3 innings. The Brewers have to avoid the strike-to-ball chase out of the zone with the breaking balls.
Churio hacking at that first pitch.
Churio hacking.
It back. And it's 0-1 on Jackson.
Dingler just threw the ball back to Flaherty and didn't have his glove on, too.
We've seen that a time or two.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's a sign.
I'm going to go back to the Royals game quickly. I'll be right back to the Blues game. I'm doing 2 streams at once. If
runs, another one.
Hang on, folks. Let me find that game again. Okay. 2-0. Royals. Okay, fly out now. Bobby doubled. Garcia scored. Okay, who scored? Vinny. Oh, Bobby. Oh.
Jackson Churio has walked for the first time.
Jackson Churio walked for the first.
That is awesome.
Not often do you see a walk get a replay, but this one certainly does.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? That was
Hey,
a good
Kenneth.
at bat for Jackson Churio. And we all know that he knew
I'm
that
doing
he
it.
hadn't had a walk yet, but he
What I
still
call
scored first pitch
the
at bat.
insane
After
double.
to get in his head, there's his first walk.
It was going to happen eventually. Yeah. 78th plate appearance.
78th plate
He had
appearance.
7% walk rate last year, so it's not like he wasn't walking last year. They'll come.
Flaherty into the stretch.
Flaherty into the.
And one hopper to second base. They'll get one. For the first is late.
They just swap
Play
positions.
it short. Fielder's choice for Bryce Terang. Here's defense for Detroit, Vinny.
If Kerry Carpenter left, Riley Green playing center, Zach McKinstry in right, Javi Baez at third, Trey Sweeney at short, Gleyber Torres at second, Spencer Torkelson at first, and Dylan Dingler, the rookie, behind the plate.
William Contreras is coming up. He's been red hot. Was 1 for 3 last night. It's in on Contreras. Tarek Skubal was unbelievable in last night's game for Detroit. 7 innings of scoreless baseball. Didn't walk a batter. Second consecutive start. So anything he got against Tarek Skubal was kind of like a badge of honor. And for Contreras, he had a base hit against him. He was stingy.
Yeah, that was one of the better pitching performances I've seen live at the stadium. It's pretty impressive.
2-1 on
2-1.
William Contreras.
I'll be right back to this
3 homers
game.
and 10 RBIs on that road trip.
Let's go see another. Yeah. Well, I have to find the game first again. Because they may have come back from the commercial. No, I don't want to hear the Yankees broadcasters.
Goldschmidt making the play.
Goldschmidt, 1 on, 1 out. No, I mean, okay, 1 on, 2 outs.
And now MJ, who led off the third inning.
MJ Melendez is up. I'm doing a.
Watch how easy this looks. Oh man, he's got power. Heck yeah, he generates it from his lower half. But it looks like he's being synced up this year. He says he had a lot to show for it. And for him, it'll matter of time as well. You got a small lower half. Freed came right back with the same pitch he took in deep on, except it was a better look. First one was elevated. That one was in a good spot. Can't hit that pitch out.
MJ Melendez homeward the first time up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Salvi had a leadoff double. Massey did his job, getting him over to third, and then Freed got a pop out from Renfro.
Come on, get him over and let's get him in now.
And Freed,
Freed.
like he's going to get out of it, and he does.
And he
So
does.
Salvi is stranded at third. The Royals lead 2-0.
Royals lead 2-0.
They can spend half their lives over 50, which is great.
This is
But
what the
it
Royals.
takes some planning.
Okay.
So it helps to have a wide
Twang's on
variety of
second.
defender in your
World Series in LA. Runner goes. 1-2 is low. Throw to second base. Almost took out.
Got on.
Gets into center, but Terang
Got into center.
That was a low throw from Dingler. Almost hit
Steal.
Flaherty in the back.
Twice doing second, full
Choked it a
steal.
little bit on the throw. Got Bryce Terang with a good jump. And Dingler just throws it too low and kicks it, almost takes out Jack Flaherty. Bryce Terang in there.
The 4th stolen base of the year for Terang at 50 a year ago. In scoring position for Yelich. And he fouled it away. It's the knuckle curveball.
If Flaherty's got both of them working. It's going to be a long night for the hitter.
Yeah.
But if one's not working, he will go to the other one. It's either the slider or the curve.
It's low in the dirt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Reese Hoskins hoping for an opportunity in this bottom of the first inning. Tigers went wire to wire last night. Scored the first, never looked back. And a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
Strikes out Yelich. Brewers had a man on, stranded in scoring position.
Come on in if you're brand new, everybody. Let me turn this down. While we're watching a damn commercial, let's see. Itching my ear. One 1 count to Goldschmidt.
Find a hole in the hitter's swing. You want to stay with it until he shows you otherwise. There's a reminder right there. Keep that front shoulder in. Especially when you're facing a pitcher with a changeup like Waka.
Yeah.
Jazz Chisholm is on deck, followed by Anthony Volpe. Three balls, 2 strikes. Royals enter tonight still with the lowest team ERA in the American League. And the starting rotation has the lowest ERA in the American League. It'll land in the crowd.
Better land in the crowd.
And just like last year, the rotation is not only pitching well, but pitching deep. Brian Sweeney's stat also has the most innings pitched per start. Love that. Lugo went 6 2/3 last night. Sure enough. That'll end up.
If you're new to the StreamYard or looking to level up, or if you're looking to just get onto a streaming platform, you can go to check out StreamYard and get 10% 10% discount by clicking on the link right here in the chat.
The starter has given up more than 3 earned runs. 0-1 on Chisholm. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what we've come to expect out of this rotation, but you know,
Goddamn Mitchie here.
take that for granted. That's really good stuff. That's good work. Royals are not defending against the bunt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chisholm fouled out to Renfroe in right field in his first at bat. Two one.
No.
2-2.
2-2.
They're gonna work that lower part of the strike zone there. That's a perfect place. Yankees have Chisholm back at a more natural position for him at second base, and he had to fill in at third last year. He played second base in the outfield with the Marlins mostly, but they had a need at third. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls,
Torres was still here.
2
So
strikes.
second base was filled up. And Chisholm did a nice job at third, but it'll be a little more free and easy defensively at second base.
Garcia.
To the track.
The track.
2 down.
2 down.
Now, message from your local Kansas City Honda dealers. Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. Visit your local Kansas City Honda dealers today. Anthony Volpe grounded out to third in the second inning. Let's see how many fastballs Walker uses with Volpe. Volpe's been a really good fastball hitter this year. That's lined up the left field line and foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Anything other than a fastball, it's been a struggle for Volpe. 345 with a fastball at play. And 2 for 28 on everything else.
Yeah.
So you would think he'd get a lot of breaking balls. Strike 1 to start. Slider pulled foul. There's another quick curve there. How about sums up the Yankees, too? They are a very good fastball hitting team. He sets up inside. And he challenges him with a fastball. Got away with one there. Because he both is looking at breaking ball. Because he knows what the scouting report says. It's surprising. Now you make him chase. Nothing too good. Did he go? Yes. Rung out by the home plate umpire, Tripp Gibson. And Volpe wanted help. He's not going to get it. And Walker has a 1-2-3 4th inning. He has set down 7 in a row.
No.
Conrad Harrigan, family man. And if you cross my family, well, you better pray. We don't ask, we take. And when someone forgets their place, I've got a man for that. Go soft.
Damn it, you.
Earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Let's just get one of everything. Everything.
Buy everything. The Capital One Saver card is at table 27, and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back. Yes,
This is so nice.
3% cash back on chicken. 3% cash back on risotto. Yes, chef. Where's my man? Here, chef. Had a feeling you want to earn 3% cash back on dessert. What's in your mind?
Dear Triathlon, let's splash through rushing rivers, take on iconic trails, and race straight to the top. What's the point of winning if you can't kick back and enjoy the view? Yours, Toyota SUVs. Toyota is the #1 retail brand for 13 years in a row. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Tonight's injury update is brought to you by the University of Kansas Health System, the official healthcare provider of the Royals. Arcana, a week ago tonight, ran into the wall in left field and strained his hip. The Royals said it was minor, and they expected him to be back on the field sooner rather than later, and he is. Already in the rehab assignment, looking good. 2 for 4, scored 3 runs. Love that.
Yeah.
1-1 on Freddie for me.
1-1, Freddie for me.
MJ Melendez, Homer leading off the third, and in the same inning, Bobby Witt Jr. had an RBI double. 2 balls, 1 strike. And then the Royals got a leadoff double from Salvi last inning and got him to third with 1 out, but 3 pitched out of it. That was up and down to the strike zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count. Cavispicio's on deck, followed by Michael Garcia.
Huh.
High pitch, and it's off of Goldschmidt's glove.
Off of Goldschmidt's glove.
Because Freddie may have swung at ball 4. And Goldschmidt has multiple gold gloves over at first, but he wasn't able to pick that one. That'll be a base hit for Freddie. Hey, if you flex off of anybody's glove, you got a chance. Even Freddie, who doesn't have the greatest speed, but he's able to get an infield hit, he'll take it.
I'm gonna end this one here. No, not the one that Shady Lane's on, but the one well, after the 5th inning. And
he wants to bunt and takes down and away.
Takes down and away. After the full completion of the 5th inning. Once he started top of the 6th.
He assumed it was going to be to the third base side. He was already bouncing off the mound before that pitch was taken low. And that's outside.
That's outside.
You bunt the ball. You attempt to bunt. See how your head lows. You can see the ball.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was doing. I was editing the Shady Lane one.
Now taking outside, 3 balls, no strikes. Reed retired the first 6, but MJ led off the 3rd with a home run. Salvi led off the 4th with a double, and now Fermin has led off the 5th with a single.
Three and one.
Okay, seeing some pitches. Shallow center field. And Bellinger makes the play. 1 on, 1 out. Here's a word from UNB Private Wealth.
Do I have a clear financial plan?
Am I saving enough for retirement?
Get financial clarity. Schedule an appointment today. Michael Garcia scored the Royals' 2nd run in the 3rd inning. After Melendez homered, Freed got the next 2 outs, and then the Royals rallied with 2 outs. Michael reached with an infield single, and then Bobby Witt Jr. doubled him home. Oh, 2. Jonathan India.
So far,
last night after coming out of the game on Saturday.
At least
the Royals think he's fine, but
100% of you have voted.
Last night they're not quite ready to put him out there on defense. So he was not in the lineup tonight, but he's available. Freed strikes out Garcia. And that is out number 2. And that is the 5th strikeout for Freed. And now 2 down for Bobby, who swung at the first pitch he saw in the 3rd inning and doubled off the wall in right center field.
What the Bulls get to me? Oh, and a sac fly and self-wheeling triple.
Who knows if this has anything to do with the Royals' struggles at the plate right now? That one statistic that's interesting, they have the lowest swing rate on the first pitch of an at-bat, which doesn't tell you the whole story. Line center field, but it's going to stay up for Bellinger. So Bobby saw 2 good pitches. He had 2 good swings. And Freed works around the league.
Our experience in the RBA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely.
Let's go back to the Bulls now.
0-1 and done. That's low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1. What's it called? 1-1.
Done 0 for 1 last night.
Done 0 for 1.
On the road trip. Straight platoon, Vinny Capra. 2-1 undone.
2-1 undone.
I gotta imagine that the hitters are just a little bit more comfortable.
If you want some fans of the Green Bay Packers as well.
As opposed to needing to face
Well,
Scooble.
Scooble was on his own planet last night.
Cruising speed at 96, 97, and then when he needed 100, he would give it to you. That's the best picture in the game right there.
Dunn staying alive against Flaherty.
I'm not sure there's even an argument. He might be on a tier by himself.
Yes, in April, hero manager of the team announced on.
Pretty special. He's got a big contract coming his way soon. And tied, apparently. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
yeah.
Let's see if Dunn can do something with second life. 3-2 pitch.
3-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a damn
Second
miss.
strikeout for Flaherty, but Reese Hoskins
Reese
leads the yard for the first time
Hoskins.
this year. It was a no-doubter.
No doubter.
Feet away in the deep left side.
From the creators of bacon. Applewood smoked ham. Ham and Swiss melts. 2 for $7. Arby's, we have the meat.
It's Alex. Hey, pal. You know who's
Dear Dad. Happy birthday, Alex. That's so sweet. You remembered.
It's all about connecting with seamless connectivity from Spectrum.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Those 9 months were also 273 days of planning. What about your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. And let's not forget those barbecues you plan in detail for your family and your more vegetarian by the day best friends. That surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
2-0 Brewers as we go to the third. Priester gets a line drive foul off the bat of Zach McKinstry, 7th spot today. McKinstry hit 9th last night. He's in the middle of a 1-for-16 road trip. The Tigers took 2 of 3 from the Twins and opened up with a win last night against the Brewers.
10-3 are the Tigers ever since they got swept in the opening series against the Dodgers.
The Dodgers started this season at 8-0. Since then, they're just 4-6. Slightly wide, and it's 3-1 on McKinstry.
Super team, the LA Dodgers. Everyone's rooting against them this year. Every year, probably.
And that is a ball. Even McKinstry wasn't convinced that was going to be a ball.
April 15th marks Jackie Robinson's historic MLB debut. Robinson's courage and determination in the face of adversity is as much an example now as ever before. Join baseball in commemorating Jackie Robinson Day and visit MLBtogether.com/42 to learn more.
It's such an honor for everybody to have the opportunity to wear the number 42. And they initially retired the number 42, Major League Baseball. They grandfathered 3 players into the program. They could continue to wear the number 42. Mariano. Yeah, that was the most famous. There's a ground ball to short. See if they can get 2. They'll get 1 for sure. Baez safe at first base. Mariano Rivera, the most notable, and was the last player to wear the number 42. Mo Vaughn is another 42. And the other, Butch Husky.
Okay.
Huh. Butch Husky.
I know, right? Of all the people that got grandfathered in, I get Mo Vaughn. He was a superstar then. Mariano Rivera, best closer in baseball.
Yeah.
That. But Butch Husky earned the right to wear the number 42. One of the last players to do it.
Ken Griffey Jr. then asked if he could wear 42 in 2007 and was granted the permission to do so on April 15th. And then 2 years later, the league adopted that everyone was going to wear it.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why Ken Griffey Jr. wore the number 24, actually. Flipped 42 around and wore 24 in his rookie season in 1997.
Pat Murphy actually wore the number 42 for a long time as a manager. He was head coach in college. Originally 21 in honor of Roberto Clemente, and then switched to 42 when he switched schools. In honor of Jackie Robinson. He's got a picture of the famous quote from Robinson in his office. Here's the 2-1. And it's a strike. Let's go down to Sophie. He's got more on the influence that Jackie Robinson had on Pat Murphy.
Yeah, you mentioned in his office he has a collage of photos of players and people that have been really impactful to him, that inspired him, and Jackie Robinson is front and center in that wall. And he spoke about, his age as well. He said just the length of his life. He said as a kid watching baseball and being a fan and just being able to watch Black players emerge and excel in the sport and getting the opportunity to watch them play. He said, I don't want to be involved in a sport that discriminates of any kind. So for him, just growing up and obviously being much older than the players that he manages now at 66 years old, but just speaking to the caliber of his life, the legacy, an American icon, the quote that he has on the wall about impacting people. I think that's one of the things we hear most often from Murph, right, is how he likes to impact people with his leadership and his management. So Jackie Robinson, certainly an American icon, and it's a day worth celebrating across all of baseball.
Thank you, Sophie. Great thoughts. And that shot was from Murph's office, right? Picture of Jackie Robinson sliding into home, the quote on the bottom. Priester trying to get out of this third inning. Without any damage done, Gleyber Torres. It's a fly ball to right. Long run for Sal Frelick. He will drift to make the catch. That will end the inning.
Future-proof your home and garden with AARP today. Harvest the rewards for years to come. why the younger you are, the more you need AARP.
The DQ freezer is opening again for our 85th birthday to bring back our most wished for blizzard flavor. It's the Confetti Cake Blizzard Treat, filled with confetti cake pieces and confetti frosting. Don't be late to the party. Grab yours before the DQ freezer closes.
So, Old National Bank really wants my business.
We're all about building relationships.
Okay. Then give me the elevator pitch.
Well, our solutions are customized for small business. Our services make financial management simple, and our pricing is always transparent.
Well, you got my business. What are we talking about now?
Did you see the game last night?
Yikes.
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 Old National Bank. Customized banking for small business. Just another reason to get old.
Your weekend lineup is here. The Brewers battle the Athletics in a jam-packed series at American Family Field, April 18th through the 20th. First up, celebrate your favorite characters at Peanuts Night, featuring a one-of-a-kind Franklin bobble. Then the epic giveaways don't stop. Get a Brewers football jersey on Saturday the 19th. Get ready for the action. Weekends at the Yard hit different.
Now,
Grab your tickets now.
as I promised, actually, I'm gonna go to the top of the 6th. One out.
At least for now, the league is not throwing Salvi hardly any pitches in the zone at all. Well, you can't blame him. I mean, he has a high chase rate.
Also,
He'll start laying off. He'll get some at-bats under him and see some pitches, and he'll get back and give him a few walks. Let's hope. Massey's 0 for 2.
Massey's 0 for 2. Ball upstairs.
Slice to left, and Dominguez got a good break and catches up to it. So Reds are now quickly in the 6th with a 2-0 lead.
You're not one to be easily rattled, Taurus, but old habits could be creeping in and making you second guess yourself.
Yeah, wrong button.
You know you are a perennial all-star, but past self-criticism may have you doing some reevaluation. Dealing with these thoughts head-on will help you move forward and get you back on top of your game.
Choose to follow your instincts. Every Mazda is designed to feel like it was made just for you.
Wake up. 40 passes?
Check.
IDs?
Check.
Kids?
Check. Check, please.
We get upgraded?
You check. Yep.
Just checking on you.
American checks all the right boxes to get you there.
Okay. No bloody fucking gun.
One thing that surprised me about LBA is he wants to do school, whereas it was kind of a struggle before.
All of the educators, the staff, the therapists, the specialists, everybody is so knowledgeable. And my favorite thing is that we all work together as a team for the kids. I really feel like we're partners with the RBA. I just love it so much. I know I said that before, but like I love the RBA.
Two best players in the American League are. I'll take other suggestions, but I don't know who it would be. And both of these guys, Aaron Judge and Bobby Witt Jr., have incredible respect for each other. I talked to the MVP, Judge, about Witt today, and Judge was named the captain of the next Team USA for the World Baseball Classic. I said, I assume that Bobby will be your shortstop. What do you think? And he said, I recognized his talent when he was sitting behind Trey Turner on the last Team USA. I saw it from the very beginning. Anthony Volpe knows him well. They used to play against each other. Volpe raves about him. He said he is a problem at the plate, and I'd love to watch him hit it. But I hated seeing him hit last night. I hated seeing the home run. I hated seeing the hit again. You make one mistake, and he is going to punish it. He also acknowledged that while Kansas City may be under the radar, not quite the spotlight of New York, he did not say that in a demeaning way. He said he understands that he means everything to the Kansas City community, that this is a guy that is truly one of the greats in the game. Nothing but pure respect from Aaron Judge.
Better believe it, Goldie. Thank you. Back to the middle, Massey. On a pick to Salvi. Did he get to do it? No, he grabbed it.
Nope.
With his bare hand after it went off of his glove. But first base umpire Ryan Blakeney is going to say, at least for now, that he did not grab it with his bare hand in time. Oh, man, what a slip play by Massey.
Trying to look for that.
Picks it up one knee on the top with a throw. Get more on it. Captain had no bit of time. And just couldn't secure it before he stepped on the back. Good try.
Was it wrong of me, out of the selfishness of a good story, to have wished that Bobby made that play?
No, not at all.
I will say, he is the second greatest thing to ever come out of Fresno. And you know, I get to talk to these people. I walk up and I say, hey, I work with Bud. Really? No. I said, I know you're a busy guy. I can tell you stories for hours. He goes, I bet you could. But you couldn't ask for a more gracious superstar. Kind of reminds me of the way Derek Jeter used to be. A guy that's going to give you your time. And he reminds me a lot of, say, a Big Papi or someone like that. Not just in stature, but in the sense that when you watch him walk around Yankee Stadium, everybody wants a piece of him. He was more than happy to stop and talk about Bobby Witt Jr.
Total gentleman. Well, Tom Seaver would take a tough second to Judge. Tom was the local president, too, that we were really proud of. President?
I was just trying to compliment you.
Oh, thank you, Goldie. Fresno was desperate in 1999, and then they put me in their Hall of Fame, so I guess I had a decent career there.
Nobody else available that year.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't have any money. Bellinger's down on strikes.
Bellinger's down on strikes.
For the two of you.
Two more outs and then
It's a question. All right? It's not a rhetorical question. It's a question. Okay? And I've been asking people this.
if you are brand new to this channel,
To Bobby Witt Jr.
either channel,
Judge was the unanimous American League most valuable player. Junior was the unanimous second place.
Carpenter, Green, and Torch
If Aaron Judge had those numbers,
for the Tigers in the top of the
does
fourth.
Bobby get any first place MVP vote?
Yes. Yes. Good. I agree. And of course, you gotta say who's playing at what stadium. That's a.
And I know your point, and I'll just take that out because I know people said, well, if Judge played at Hoffman Stadium, you wouldn't have all those home runs. If Junior played at Yankee Stadium, he'd have more home runs. I'm disregarding that. I thought Bobby would get some MVP votes with the old school, and I admit it's old school, but the old school thought was that who was the most valuable player to his team? So if you remove Aaron Judge from the Yankees, do they still make it to the playoffs? Do they still have a good year? If you take Bobby Witt Jr. away from the Royals, do the Royals still make it to the postseason? Yeah, close. That makes it different. And I've asked people, and people who like Bobby Witt Jr. loved what the Royals did last year. Almost everybody has said, yes, Aaron Judge would still be the MVP if he put up those numbers as a Royal, and Bobby Witt Jr. put up those numbers as a Yankee. But I thought he would get a few first place votes.
I think there's something to be said too about the guy that's done it for so long and in the right rights of New York, and I understand New York, not New York, and all that. But there'll come a certain point where Bobby surpasses him. I said this today. I said the secret's out, right? Because everybody in baseball knows how legit he is, and I think that the more he's on center stage on international TV, the more he's higher up in the highlight reels on MLB Network and all that, the more those votes. Not every voter watches him, but they probably see the Yankees more often. So I think that comes into it. The question I like to ask is, if you were a GM starting a team, which one would you start it with? And I think that's a much different question, just based on age and all-around tools. Let's not forget, too, that Aaron Judge isn't just some big power hitter that is not athletic. This is not a guy that is a butcher in the field and can't play defense. He's not a shortstop. And so you want the home run hitter that's athletic, you want the all-around five-tool guy. But if you're starting a team, I think you start with the 24-year-old shortstop.
Yeah, you guys make great points there for both guys. I tell you, Major League Baseball has a great setup with these two young men at the top of their talent list.
I'll show you guys pretty good too.
As classy as they are. Good some walks. 2 on, 2 out.
At least it's nice that Ohtani's in the National League, so we can debate who the best player in the American League is, and we can take Ohtani out of the discussion, because I think that's a whole different thing. I don't need to get into it. Ohtani's in a different class. It's like judging a Bo Jackson or something like that. There's no other Ohtani, so how do you even compare it to anyone else? Anyway, back to the game.
Good talk. Thank you for indulging me with that question. And to Joel's point, if people vote based on the market that player plays in and the pressure that comes with it, and the money the Judge is making right now, so be it. But that was something that, going into it, it sounded like he was going to be the MVP. Most people were going to vote for him. I just thought Bobby would have had some first place votes.
You guys were saying it's just a matter of time. Junior will get his opportunity, I'm sure. The great thing about it is he lets us talk about all that. And a lot of the players, they call that noise. Like, you guys talk about all that noise.
Yeah.
I'm just going to focus on what I'm supposed to do to help win tonight. And that's part of that attitude that we love.
2-0 on Volpe with Angel Serpa warming up behind Walker, who hasn't thrown any pitches yet. 2 on, 2 out, with the Royals leading 2-0 in the 6th. Volpe has struck out and grounded out. Fouled away.
Fouled away.
Walker's not afraid to throw in the fastball. You said his first time up, his good numbers he's had this season are all off that pitch. Walker is convinced that he can get him out with it. Usually after the fastball, here comes the change.
And it's up and in. So his pitch count isn't very high, but under Manny Trero and Brian Sweeney, see change-ups up. And I wonder if it's a sign of fatigue. Austin Wells, a dangerous left-hand batter, is on deck. So no matter what happens, it looks like this could be Walker's last hitter. That's a second disengagement without a throw. This is just the second inning tonight where the Yankees have had more than one base runner. And Volpe takes outside, I guess. And the bases are loaded with 2 down for Wells, who is looking into the Royals dugout to see if Matt Quatrero is going to come out. Missed the target by a foot. That may have hurt him. And Walker will depart with the bases loaded. Cardinals leading 2-0, and here's on Hill Circle.
Dear sharp curves. Don't spin your wheels. With more all-wheel drive sedans than any other brand, you can bet your bottom dollar we're sharper than ever. Because man, we got traction. Yours, Toyota Sedans.
Lease a new Prius or Corolla for $259 a month. Two great vehicles, same great lease offer. Only $259 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Well,
That's a nice play right there, and was very deceptive. He's always appreciative of the good defense.
for the fans of the Green Bay Packers channel, make sure I got the right one. Peace.
Right there. There's two outs. You can leave your pop up with a beat down ball. With this fastball, change it. Wells is a threat. Certainly knows that. And he's been burned already by their left-hand batter. Heading into a spot like this. And Wells is also a very patient hitter. Two outs.
No. Oh, yeah.
That's what we need. That sounds about right, though. Nice. I love it. Had the credit card all ready to go. Did you see that?
It was Rick's credit
That
card.
was Rick's credit
Go to
card.
the team store while you're at it. So.
Couple of shirts for the kids. No, that's awesome. It's I tell you, the alley down the third baseline is fantastic. The Third Street Market on the first base side is unbelievable too. Great eats, treats, cold beverages. If you leave this ballpark and you're hungry, you're not doing it right. Anything you ever want, it's here. The Brewers, see? Take two. You have it. 1-2 strikes on South Freelick. A great series coming up against the Athletics this weekend, too. And that one's low. 2 strikes. How about
2 strikes.
This kid's praises all night long. What about that diving play?
That play.
Come on.
Outstretched, takes the right angle. I swear. That
Yeah, I know.
You think so? Freelick, a check swing. It's a fair ball. Torkelson feeds, and that's an out on South Freelick. He was playing cricket with that.
A little half swing from Sal. Fooled on the pitch, but that's what Sal does. He can still hit the bat on it.
Wicked googly down the first baseline from South Freelick. I don't know if it is official, but I think I heard it somewhere. Garrett Mitchell sacrificed fly back in the second inning. I wonder if Sophia's going to come back with gelato. That would be great. I mean, she's got to come back this way to get back to where she is in the camera well. Good pitch to hit for Garrett Mitchell, I should say. Fouled back.
What's the difference between gelato, ice cream, custard? Frozen yogurt. What do we got? You know, Jeff. You don't know. Here.
I have the euchre difference between custard and ice cream.
What is it?
It's the cows in Wisconsin because they're so cold. But the udders, that's why it's thicker. That's classic. That's why.
That is the Yuko answer.
It's got to be a milk.
Okay.
A milk usage.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know.
I guess.
Maybe Dom can find out for us.
Mitchell. Off the top. I thought Garrett Mitchell hit it out.
Was inches away from his first home run of the season.
Rockets from Garrett Mitchell right here. Another fastball, a mistake fastball from Jack Flair.
Edward, piece of cheese. Went right down the middle. And you can't do that if you're pitching to Garrett Mitchell.
Right here, a line drive. The dead center. Look at this. Oh my God. Can't get any closer than that for a home run. Garrett Mitchell cruises into second base with a double.
Joey Ortiz coming up, an RBI opportunity. Difference between custard and ice cream, by the way, egg yolks. Oh, that's the difference. Gelato is the reference. It's the milk usage. More milk, less cream for gelato.
Got it.
Also very Italian. Vinny, you should
know this, but I don't. Either way, I want some up here.
We're all hungry, Vinny.
It's delicious.
So custard and ball cap there. He's very generous of Rick to offer to buy us some gelato. Very kind. 80 pitches for Flaherty through 3 2/3, trying to tack another run on the ledger. And a swing and a miss. 1-2. Kind of fastballs you need to take advantage of against Flaherty.
And that's the plan against him tonight. You can see some of the best swings that they're getting off are on that heater.
Floater, shallow.
Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, boy! You can't even script this. Oh, boy.
Way out on his front foot, but stays with it, stays on it. That would have bounced in the dirt if he did not hit it. Joey Ortiz just dumps it into center field for a big 2-out RBI single. 3-0 Brooker.
3-0 Broku.
Garrett Mitchell's 2-out double extended the inning and tossed to first, and back is Ortiz with a dive.
2 big hits right there from those two guys who need to get it going for sure.
Dunn fouls it away. He's looking for a ball tended down the left field line to scale the fence and try and make some Spider-Man type of play. That wasn't happening. See, he's working hard. If he had pants on, they'd be dirty like Sal Felix.
Still driving to short, so that's pretty impressive.
It's bold strategy. See if it pays off. I have a report. Sophia is coming with gelato.
Yes.
It is on the way. That is a strike on Oliver.
That is a strike. Hey, if you're watching the Pete McDivitt, you'll come on over.
Oh, 2 coming. Slow. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Flaherty's first 3 starts of the year. So he pitched in LA during their World Series ring ceremony. Then his next start was the home opener, and then the last start against his high school teammate Max Fried. So he had 3 big starts, kind of, and I just wonder if he's not pitching with as much adrenaline, perhaps. take it. Not look sharp tonight. You got to take advantage.
Freed, Flaherty, Giolito.
Yeah,
That's your rotation in high school.
Harvard Westlake, right?
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
And that ends the inning. We told you that Gelato was coming to the booth. There it is. It's coming. Way to go, Rick. Thank you. Oh, and helmets, too. I cannot wait to be good.
Thanks, everyone. She saved us enough to help us open our second location.
Auto Owners offers discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect, the more you should save. That's simple human sense.
When choosing the right gear to cut, trim, or mow your yard, Ace has all the power you need to get the job done right. Because gas or battery, your local Ace is the destination with the best power brands all under one roof, like Steel, Ego, Milwaukee, and Toro. And with free assembly and delivery or ready for pickup in 15 minutes. Conquering your outdoor projects has never been easier. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
You know, sometimes my life can be a little crazy. That's why when you find stability, you gotta grab it and hold on to it. Like how Verizon just let you lock in a low price for 3 years, even if you're already a customer. Is that even real? That's not just for me. And they give you a free phone on any plan. Who's doing that? Nobody. Come on, what's better than that? Probably nothing. Yeah, nothing.
This is the legendary white beer. If this can could talk, and it tells stories. And if you've had one, you probably got a story worth telling. Here's the 50 years of Miller Time.
This is not a blue moon. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. A Valencia orange makes the blue moon a blue moon, and everything a little brighter.
3-0 Brewers. Into the fifth inning, Colt Keith leads it off. Bounces to second base, his first time up, and takes a perfect sinker for strike one.
How about the first pitch strikes from Quinn Priester so far? 10 of 14.
10 of 14.
You have a lot of success when you get ahead as a pitcher.
Yeah, tell you, this kid, and he is a kid, he's 24, and he looks so calm and collected out there, like a 10-year big leaguer. And Murph talked about it last time. He's got some work to do with his delivery, just to be a little bit more consistent down the mound. And it looks like he's already made some of these adjustments on the fly. This looks super synced up. And what I saw last time, his arm was a little bit late getting to the power position, which is going to make you inconsistent delivering your pitches. But tonight, he looks like he's synced.
Here comes our custard was just delivered. Oh, Rick Schlesinger and Sophia, they are coming triumphantly. Yes! Thank you, Rick. Wow, we appreciate you very much. And to borrow some money to pay? No, you're fine. What is this, strawberry? Door County cherry. Ooh, man, this is going to be good.
What's this one?
Cookies and cream. Oh, mint. What did Rick have? You had the mint? Oh, man, this is going to be good. Sophia, don't forget yours. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Thank you, Rick.
Thanks, Rick.
We appreciate you guys.
Thanks, boss.
Really good. All right, Colt Keith draws a walk.
Colton Keith does welcome. Colton Keith does welcome. By the way,
my goodness. Did you try yours, Vinny?
Yeah, I've already had 2 bites.
What'd you have?
It's this.
You had the mint? You had the mint. Okay, I got to try the Door County cherry. There you go. Oh, all right.
oh yeah.
Amazing. Nice jersey, by the way. Vinny. You talk about that while I have a couple more bites.
Okay, don't miss a special Brewers football jersey giveaway this Saturday, courtesy of American Family Insurance. Be one of the first 25,000 ticketed fans through the gates to get yours. Get tickets now at brewers.com/giveaways.
Vinny, you're going to take over play-by-play. I got to eat.
Okay, go ahead.
You're good.
What is it?
You did play-by-play in spring training, so you can do it.
All right, it wasn't good. How about this football jersey, though? This thing is awesome.
That is pretty sweet. That is pretty. It fits you great, too.
Thanks. Yeah.
I'm glad it came back from Arizona. The back was still attached after Dillard had it on. It was tight. He's also longer than you are.
Yeah, sure.
Torso. It's got you by a couple inches height.
The draft coming out.
Yeah, in Green Bay.
Yep.
Gonna be busy.
Yeah, they said there's between 300,000 and 500,000 people coming into Green Bay for the draft. That's a lot of people.
Wow. That's a ton of people.
Yeah, I don't know how they're going to house everybody. You got to rent out your house for a lot of money if you want.
I'm gonna say, if you got property up in Green Bay or in the surrounding area, you're gonna make a killing for the week. That gelato's so good. If you haven't come to a game yet, come to a game just for the gelato. I can attest to the Door County cherry. Foul away. Stays 0-2 on Dingler. And you get to keep the helmet.
Yeah.
Even better.
It's great. A lot of things around the ballpark like that are the best in all of baseball to come to American Family Field.
Yeah.
Priester missed down on the way with the slider.
Missed down with the slider.
He hasn't been laying off that slider. Priester got ahead of Keith and then ended up walking him. And now Dingler, this is exactly the type of ABs that they had all night last night against Tyler Alexander.
Yeah, this is what we saw last night from the Tigers. And then any mistake over the middle of the plate, they were hammering against Alexander. Yeah, Priester will take a ground ball double play right here.
They had 1-2. And a fly ball to center. That is well struck. Mitchell is back on the track and caught it. Maybe in the summer that ball's gone, but in April, caught at the wall.
Maybe just off the end of the bat, just a tick. And Priester got away with one right there. The first out of the inning, take a look right here. Good enough location, down and away with a little sink on it, just off the end. Good little short compact swing from Dingler. Just missed a homer.
Now McKinstry for a walk in the third, one of 2 walks allowed by Priester. Pitch count at 69 for Priester. Zone's been good today for Scott Berry. It's tight, but it's good. It's been consistent. That's all you can ask for. Pitches by inning has been right where you want it to be for Priester. There's a strike. Fouled away left side by McKinstry. Back in the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
72 pitches last time out in Colorado, so he's already going to surpass that number. Pat Murphy's going to keep a close eye on him from here. No signs of tiring that I see from Priester so far.
Fouled away. Made 1 start in AAA with the Worcester Blue Sox, Red Sox AAA affiliate. Threw 87 pitches in that 1 appearance. So he's stretched out.
Yeah.
It's kind of not a huge issue.
He was serving as depth for the Boston Red Sox. The Brewers had to pry him away with a hefty package to get him over here with the Milwaukee Brewers.
Ferry Rodriguez, part of the package that went the other way for Priester.
33rd round or 33rd overall pick in the draft, which included a $2.8 million number attached to it.
Runner goes 3-2 is up and in, and he walked him. Second walk of the inning. And now a quick message from Eagle River, Wisconsin.
Get way out there. Eagle River, Wisconsin.
Javier Baez coming up. First time through for Priester, there were a lot of swing and misses from Detroit. Second time through, not so much.
Yeah, first time through 6 swings and misses, 6 whiffs. Second time through just 1.
Priester deals with Baez. First pitch liner to left. In comes Churio to make the catch. 2 away.
On a break right there. On a breaking ball. And Baez, who has such an aggressive approach at the plate, keeps his hands back enough. He hung that breaking ball enough. And Baez barrels it up right at Jackson Churio. That's a break for the Brewers, and that was right out. They haven't had a lot of breaks as of late. This little 4 out of 5 look. Brewers have lost the last 4 out of 5 games.
Jared Koenig is getting ready, and then Brewers bullpen. 76 pitches for Priester. Got the bottom of the order in Trey Sweeney. Bounced to second base back in the 3rd inning. Try and finish him off. You got Gleyber Torres in the on-deck area. This might be a situation where Priester gets 2 more batters, and then you have back-to-back lefties in Carpenter and Green. Should the inning advance past Sweeney. 3-0 lead for the Brewers. The tying run is at the plate. And a check swing. They laid off. Again, they're just not taking the bait on these breaking balls like they were first time through.
Right. They're hunting the ear. Anything with spin, they're shutting down now, second time through.
Fouled away.
That's a little bit better slider, too. That started more in the zone. See Sweeney chase that pitch off. Good call, too, by Willie Contreras to double up on that pitch.
There's a strike. 1-2 on Trey Sweeney. He was the piece that Detroit got back from the Dodgers for Jack Flaherty last year. Priester trying to finish him off. Just low. Good spot. 2-2.
That was such a good pitch. Just missed down below the zone. 94 with sink. Just missed.
Back-to-back fastballs. Off the end of the bat to third. Dunn fields the cue shot, throws to first, and Priester with 5 scoreless, no-hit innings against the Tigers.
Check it out. Pizza Hut's rippable, dippable, cheesy bites pizza and ranch lovers flight with 3 flavors is a game changer. With 28 cheesy-filled bites, everyone's got to be dunking it. The Cheesy Bites Pizza and new Ranch Lovers Flight. Get it on the Pizza Hut app.
Emily got her first job and her first paycheck. And now Emily wants stuff, to have stuff, and to do stuff. Emily's future is stuffed with possibilities. So she got the Landmark Credit Union app, and we set her up with a checking account, mobile deposits, and a debit card. We help make Emily's whole money thing not such a big thing. Your dreams are totally doable, Emily, but maybe wait until your second paycheck. Landmark Credit Union. Banking made easy.
When you're up north, you'd better be down for some fun. Because summer in Eagle River, Wisconsin means packing your summer away. Lakes, trails, food, lakes, Whatever this is, friends, family, fill your summer with fun. Plan your trip to Eagle River at eagleriver.org.
A family hauler that actually hauls how it should be. The Hyundai Santa Fe.
Lease the Hyundai Santa Fe for $309 a month or get $2,000 bonus cash. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Quinn Priester and the Brewers up 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Jack Flaherty is going back out there. 81 pitches for Priester. We'll see what the Brewers decide to do. Top of the order coming up in the sixth. Brewers have the top of the order in the fifth. Pitch to Churio is ball one. You see that QR code again? There's a reason behind that. If you don't already have it, scan that code and learn how to get FanDuel Sports Network, your local home for Brewers baseball all season long. It's so easy. Just take out your phone and if you missed your opportunity, we'll throw it back up there in another inning or so. You can scan it again. 1-1. Strike on the corner, 1-2. Good location from Flaherty. Topped out at 95 pitches 2 starts ago. And a pop-up in the shallow right. In comes McKinstry. The first out of the inning. Check out tonight's Potawatomi Casino Hotel advanced stat. It's Bryce Terang. Hits in all but one game so far this year. Leads the team in hits, batting average, 5 multi-hit games. He's second in the National League with 23 hits overall. All of that very positive stuff.
Yeah, he's locked in right now. There's no signs of slowing down either. He talked about a little adjustment that he made even at the end of last year is when he kind of made this adjustment, started. He wants those hands a little bit higher than his elbow, allows him to be downhill and direct to the ball instead of uphill and almost too flat with his swing. He actually wants to get some leverage downhill. That's why you're seeing him hit with a lot of it more authority right now. Ball's coming off his bat hot.
Ground ball sharply to the second baseman. He's had a couple of rockets today, but nothing to show for it. He's 0 for 3.
96 off the bat. I mean, we're seeing him at BP hit going way back. Look at it.
One of the two lefties that is either Herter or Holt. That's Holt. Everybody's wearing 42 today, so, that's just what we're dealing with tonight. Tyler Holt. Juan Nieves on the phone. Big day for Juan Nieves, too. Anniversary of the Brewers' only complete game no-hitter. Back in 1987.
I remember that. I was 7 years old. Rock behind the plate, calling a great game.
Swing and miss, 1-1 strike on Contreras. Hall of Famer hit the final out to a Hall of Famer who made the diving catch.
Yeah, Robin. Eddie Murray hit that ball.
Always celebrated on this day in Milwaukee. There have been 2 no-hitters in Brewers franchise history. One complete game, the other the combined no-hitter. Burns and Hader in Cleveland.
That no-hitter, that was for 7 consecutive wins to start the season. They ended up getting to 13 that year.
Walk to William Contreras. Team streak. And how about the no-hitter? You want to take a listen? Here we go. Back in 1987.
The Brewers lead 7-0. Hit in the air. Yount makes a great catch, and Juan Nieves has thrown the first no-hitter in Milwaukee Brewer history.
Ray Bill Paschke on the call. Robin Young making a diving catch. We have a pitching change in Milwaukee. 3-0 Brewers.
Save big with these hot deals in Menards, all after 11% rebate. Clean up with 81-ounce bleach, just $2.39. A 40-count pack of 55-gallon cleanup bags is only $8.89. Big 18-pound bags of lawn fertilizer are just $19.99. A 6-pack of men's Hanes socks, only $3.99. Hurry, these great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get the weekly flyer, plus exclusive daily flash sales right to your inbox.
Save big money at Menards.
In baseball and personal injury law, winning matters. And at Gruber Law Offices, we fight and we win. Real cases, real results. Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
There I was, 16, divorced, remarried with a baby, another on the way, and I could barely read or write. Getting my high school diploma was a catalyst I needed. Now I have a bachelor's, a master's, and I became a teacher. When I look at all these success stories, I could not help but think. It all started by getting my high school diploma.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
3-0 Brewers, and of course it was Jim Paschke. I'm going to blame the gelato brain freeze for St. Bill Paschke. My apologies, Jim. You're the greatest human being of all time. It was a great call. One of the Avis no hitter. Christian Yelich facing Tyler Holton. And there's a strike. Holton in to try and get Yelich in the inning.
They pitched on Saturday. Last pitch gets the Twins a couple of days off. But see the numbers. He's been really good in a couple of seasons with Detroit. It was a waiver claim from the Diamondbacks 2 years ago. 94 innings last year during that pitching chaos after the trade deadline. They didn't have any starters, so they had to get a bunch of innings from their relievers, and Tyler Holt's been one of them.
Pitched to a 2.19 ERA last year. 2.11 the year before.
And for a lot of sinkers and sweepers to left-handers, righties, he's got an arsenal with a cutter, changeup, and four-seamer.
Nice strike 3 call. Got the bottom of the zone, and Holton comes in and strikes out Yelich to end the inning. Thanks to this waterfront hotel on Booking.com, even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
Oh, no, we're keeping tabs on our rivals.
Boston.
Hun, with so many choices, you can be a fan of any U.S. city. Booking.com, Booking.yeah.
Taco Bell's new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes give you extravagant options, including the new toasted cheddar street chalupas. For Lux, choose your Lux Cravings box, only at Taco Bell.
Ooh, I don't think they take that here.
Of course they take Discover. It's stuck in the past, baby.
You're the one who owns 13 pairs of parachute pants?
And these are my 14th.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
My name's Stacy. I'm 57. And I was adopted in 2020.
We were adopted in 2019.
And we were adopted in 2021.
We had a house, and it sounds crazy, but it wasn't a home. The one thing that Jake and Emma brought is it became a home.
When I met Dakota, he had just turned 14.
You weren't there for the first this and the first that. I missed the first words, but we got a lot of other firsts.
Watching her say, oh my God, I cannot believe I got my license. And she's like, I passed. And I'm like, girl.
See them grow. It is.
They chose to love us. They didn't have to. They chose us. Them.
You and you. Kids in the middle, what I thought was a complete life was nowhere near complete. But it is now.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
Milwaukee Brewers baseball on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Your win is waiting. And by Old National Bank. Get old. Clint Priester going back out there for the sixth. 81 pitches. Gleyber Torres leading off. First pitch to him misses low, ball one. Jared Koenig after Uribe loosening in the Brewers' pen. Foul away. 1-1 strike. And two lefties in a row after Torres, Carpenter, and Green. And line drive right center. Mitchell on the run. He's not going to get it. It's hit the gap and off the wall. Torres digging for two. Here comes the throw. It's late. First hit of the game for Detroit. A double by Gleyber Torres in the sixth.
That was a rocket off the bat. Gleyber Torres right into the gap, off the wall. A screamer. It's the line drive driven right off that Northwest Mutual side. And Garrett Mitchell not able to come up with it. Gets it in pretty quick, but Gleyber Torres cut the base pretty well. Stand-up double.
And here comes Pat Murphy. These two lefties. Priester's day is going to be done. We'll see if they go to Koenig or Uribe. It will be Koenig. So a 3-0 lead. A great night for Priester in his Brewers debut at home. Lead to a fine ovation from the crowd.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. We're your one-stop shop for everything you need. Get truckload savings on items for everyone in your household. We have it all from big to small and everything in between. Need cleaning supplies? Stack up and save big on top brands like Dawn, Tide, and Bounty. Right now, receive a $10 instant savings on a single qualifying purchase of $40 or more on Procter & Gamble products.
Save big money at Menards.
From a bird's eye view, Wisconsin homes around the state have many similarities. Zooming in on what's below tells a different story. Contact Diggers Hotline 3 working days ahead of your project, and they'll have your yard marked for safe digging. Every time you dig, Diggers Hotline.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love. Love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
We got a big game coming up. Oh, man!
Vinny, let's go inside the play. Brought to you by Freighter, the Medical College of Wisconsin. Tonight for Clint Priester.
Couldn't be more impressed with this kid. Just comes out and just fills up the zone with his entire arsenal. Had a really good slider working. Gave up just one hit. That was to the last batter that he faced, Gleyber Torres. Super impressive outing.
Koenig gets a pinch hitter. Andy Abandi has a fly ball into right. One pitch, one out, tagging Torres. Here's the throw, a third on the back. The tag! Not there is Dunn. Drop the ball. Perfect throw from Sal Frelick, but Dunn had the ball dislodged by Torres.
Got knocked out by the tag a little bit, it seems, right in the face. Like you said, Jeff dislodges the ball. Look at this throw. Gathers himself. That Sal's got a sneaky good arm. My goodness. Throws it right on the money. That Dunn makes a pretty good effort to grab it, tag him, and it gets dislodged by the helmet of Gleyber Torres, who's coming in sliding hard. Is up safe at third. They're still checking on Gleyber Torres. Got whacked right in the head.
Glove to the head, the shoulder, all of it. Sal Frelick made a great throw on the fly all the way there. 89 miles an hour. Quinn Priester thought he had it. Almost. Down to Torres exchanging pleasantries. Now we'll see how the Brewers infield plays with Riley Green coming up in a 3-run lead. Don will play in. Everybody else back. Ball one. Brewer Law Offices, one call, that's all called to the pen. Brings in Jared Koenig, already one away. 9th appearance for Koenig.
Yeah, 7 in a row scoreless outings for Jared Koenig since opening day against the opening series, I should say, against the Yankees. Gave up a couple of runs. It's a big out right here for him to get against Riley Green, tough left-handed hitter who has been struggling as of late.
0 for 2 tonight. And it takes a strike. 0 for 13 on this road trip for Riley Green. Has handled lefties pretty well over the course of his career. Different story this year.
Just 4 for 21 on the season so far against left-handers.
Takes strike 2. Got him. Frozen with 96 on the corner.
Oh, what a pitch right here from Jared Koenig. And William Contreras kind of deking him by brushing the dirt on the inside part of the plate. Look at how Riley Green is just nailing out with that front hip. Very deceptive with that crossfire delivery and nails the spot at 96.
Now he deals with Spencer Torkelson. Priester looking on. It's his run over third. A swing and a miss from Torkelson. He's 0 for 2. A strikeout and a flyout. Strike 2. 97. A little extra from Koenig.
The ball's coming out of his hand really well tonight. Way up now on Spencer Torkelson.
See where the hits go for Torkelson, big time pull guy.
Yep.
Oh, 2 pitch. 98, just missed.
He's feeling good. A couple of days off since Jared Koenig has thrown last. It's his 9th appearance of the season, but 2 days off. He's feeling good.
Away. Again, heater. Fastballs entirely in this series, in this sequence with Torkelson.
Yeah. Torkelson, one of the hottest hitters in Detroit's lineup.
A couple of near misses on that inside corner to Torkelson.
Adam set up for that pitch. Both times that he tried to execute it, just missed off the inside at both attempts.
Struck him out. He dropped the curveball on Torkelson. Koenig sees 3, strikes out 2, retires all 3. Quinn Priester, 5 scoreless innings in his Brewers home debut.
Get an 11% rebate on everything for your outdoor project at Menards. Shop the largest selection of AC2 pressure-treated lumber and decking. All easy to load directly into your vehicle with our drive-through lumber yard. Plus, get free estimates fast using our easy do-it-yourself deck design program. Available in store or on Menards.com. Get an 11% rebate on all AC2 pressure-treated lumber and decking at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hey, this $5 Mega Millions game is super exciting.
There are prize multipliers built into every play. So the lowest price you can win is $10. Plus, it has bigger jackpots more often with better chances to win it.
$5 Mega Millions really is something to shout about.
It's available at Wisconsin
Wisconsin lottery retailers near you. Like this one.
This is the legendary light beer. If this can could talk, it'd tell stories. And if you've had one, you probably got a story worth telling. Here's the 50 years of Miller Time.
This is not a blue moon. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. A Valencia orange makes a blue moon, and everything a little brighter.
And he's gone. Peralta drills the bottom of the strike zone with a fastball.
T-Mobile coverage cam, second inning for the Brewers. How about Reese Hoskins? This was a bomb.
Came into the game hitting 182 with 0 home runs, and got the monkey off his back right there, Jeff, with an absolute rocket at 440 feet. Take another one right here.
First pitch is down and away from Holton. A couple of changes defensively for Detroit in this bottom of the sixth inning. That's in tight on Hoskins. Andy Ibanez, who pinch hit, stays in at third. Foul back, and a good pitch to hit. There's Javi Baez. He is out in center field. Second career game out in center for Baez. Riley Green shifts over to left. And there's Ibanez at third. That is to center field, base hit. So Reese Hoskins with a couple of knocks today.
So there you go, Reese. 2-hit day for Reese, including a big home run early. Watch how he stays back just enough on a well-located changeup, even off the plate, get down below the zone, and he hits it back up the middle off the end of the bat. A good approach for Reese.
Leadoff man is on for the Brewers. Sal Frelick, a triple and a ground out. Takes a breaking ball for a strike. Baez played 2 innings in center field on April the 6th. Played 14 innings there in spring training. He's trying to be more versatile.
So the first 3 years of this contract for Javi Baez couldn't have gone worse for him. He basically played himself out of an everyday role, and now he's a utility player, including being able to go out and play center field.
This year, next year, and 27 left on that deal. It's a 6-year, $140 million deal for Javi Baez. Two-one. Frelick on the ground. It's double play ball. 4-6. High flow out in time. Sweeney had an opportunity to turn 2, couldn't do it. Frelick's awarded on a fielder's choice.
So usually a pretty sure-handed defender. That's why he was acquired at the trade deadline for the Tigers for Jack Flaherty, but just could not convert this double play. Sails the throw and a good hard slide right there from Reese. Bear down on Sweeney. Had to get out of the way and sail the throw.
Yeah.
Garrett Mitchell.
Bottom of the 6th. Feeling on first.
Good day to play for Garrett. Squares the bunt, lays it down. Foul.
Foul. Mitchell.
Brendan Hannafy is getting ready in the Tigers bullpen.
Yeah, they've got a very good bullpen. Power sinkers down there. Use some insurance for sure.
They've scored in all of the even innings so far. 2 in the second, 1 in the fourth. Swing and a miss. Left on left change up there.
This kid can pitch right here. A lot of bulk innings for the Tigers last year. Just 3 stolen bases against him in all those innings.
That's up and in. 1 and 2.
Yeah, pretty quick to the plate.
That is up and in.
Imagine that Sal's going to be off and running. Left-hander staring right at him.
Good take. He had just taken a cut at one of those changeups down and in.
Yeah, good adjustment from Garrett. Get a rocket double his last at bat. See if you can build off that.
Fouled away on a top sweeper.
Because you did that about the Brewers.
That's the second low throw to Diggler.
Yeah, Diggler's having some problems.
Well, you got underwear on.
Accurately. This one is not a good throw. Pulls it and low. Sal's able to slide in there. Like I said, quick to the plate is Tyler Holton. And Sal picks a pitch to get into scoring position. Taylor just 19 out of 21 stolen bases now for his big league career.
Foul territory.
Sorry about that, folks.
Makes the catch near the on-deck circle.
Hey, tonight's tavern of the game winner is Relocation Pub and Eatery in Croninwender. If the tavern calls the Milwaukee Brewers by 10 a.m. tomorrow, they will receive 40 tickets to a Friday night game in the Miller Lite Beer Pen. This offers courtesy of the Tavern League of Wisconsin and Miller Lite.
Contact Diggers Hotline
Take a
3.
quick timeout for a pitching change. Over the top. 3-0 Brewers looking for more than 6.
Knocked out by the tag. Lumberyard.
Curing type 1 diabetes isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Because breakthroughs big and small are happening every day. From promising clinical trials focused on eliminating the need for insulin to more health plans covering advanced therapies and technologies. Fueled by our passionate supporters, we're powering a global movement to prioritize what the T1D community needs now and next. Today, we're opening new doors to more effective solutions
Pitching change.
and making it easier for people to enjoy freer, fuller, healthier lives. Tomorrow, we'll make this condition a thing of the past by accelerating research, influencing policy, and advancing treatments. We are Breakthrough T1D. As we drive toward curing type 1 diabetes, we help make everyday life better for the brave people who face it.
We got a big game for you.
Oh, man! Swing and a miss, he struck him out. And this ball game is over. Incredible atmosphere. What a finish.
Milwaukee Brewers Baseball on FanDuel Sports Network is presented by Northwestern Mutual. That up to a better way to money today at NorthwesternMutual.com. And by your Wisconsin Toyota dealers. Toyota. Let's go places. Jackie Robinson Day across Major League Baseball every April 15th. Celebrating his life and legacy. The pitcher on for Detroit, Brendan Hannafy, and he delivers strike 196, and that's an easy 96 from Hannafy.
Yeah, big power sinkers right here coming from Hannafy, 6'5", 215 pounds. He's gonna have 2 earned runs so far in 6 2/3.
Slider down and away.
The sinker slider, 4-seamer every once in a while at 97. The changeup to lefties only.
Ground ball right side, and a diving play by Torres. Gets up, throws out Ortiz, and the inning is over.
Whoa.
What looked like another run for the Brewers, but Torres had other ideas. Labor Torres takes one away from Joey Ortiz.
Let's stay out in front.
Let's look heart and vascular disease square in the eye and never look away.
Let's be on top of it.
Committed to it. Commanded it.
Through determination,
Research, innovation, understanding our roots.
Facing our truths.
With confidence, knowing the experts are here.
Let's not take our hearts for granted.
because the world has so much left for us to do.
It's Spring Black Friday and the housing market. So, what are you working on? Spring Black Friday. Can I save on flowers?
And soil too.
Can I save on drills? Blowers too.
Do more this season with Spring Black Friday savings now through April 16th.
Thanks everyone, especially Vicky. She saved us enough to help us open our second location.
Auto Owners offers discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect,
Let's splash through rushing rivers, take on iconic trails, and race straight to the top. What's the point of winning if you can't kick back and enjoy the view? Yours, Toyota SUVs.
Right now, lease a 2025 RAV4 for $369 a month, or lease a new 2025 Land Cruiser for $549 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
It's a hard drive. Goodbye. Ready to go. Toyota game reset. Quinn Priester, 5 innings of one-hit baseball after 84 pitches. Rhys Hoskins, 2 for 3 with a solo homer. The Brewers have a 3-0 lead. Jared Koenig in out of the bullpen. Put up a 0 in the 6th. Stays in for the 7th. Justin Henry Malloy pinch hitting for Colton Keith.
This is what AJ Hinch is going to do. He's going to try and play matchups. He has a track record of hitting lefties.
Lloyd led off the ball game yesterday, got on base a couple of times, an RBI single, a walk, also struck out 3 times. Malloy, Dingler, McKinstry, scheduled hitters in the inning. And Malloy to left. Got
Malloy.
Churio coming in, makes the catch. Pat Murphy is coming out. Wanted to see the change to Malloy, and that's what he got. So Jared Koenig is out. Abner Uribe is coming into the ball game for the Brewers at the top of the 7th.
My name's Stacy. I'm 57, and I was adopted in 2020.
We were adopted in 2019.
And we were adopted in 2021.
We had a house, and it sounds crazy, but it wasn't a home. The one thing that Jake and Emma brought is it became a home.
When I met Dakota, he had just turned 14.
You weren't there for the first this and the first that. I missed the first words, but we got a lot of other firsts.
Watching her say, "Oh my God, I cannot believe I got my license," and she's like, "I passed," and I'm like, "Girl."
See them grow. It is.
They chose to love us. They didn't have to. They chose us. Them.
You and you. Kids in the middle. What I thought was a complete life was nowhere near complete, but it is now.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org.
Sports can help us all. Maybe you play, maybe you coach, maybe you cheer. On the field and off, Fan Zone is for you. Scan this QR code to join.
Braves are losing 6-2,
For sports fans.
a.k.a. the Milwaukee
What you see on
Brewers.
TV,
And you
online, and
Wisconsin people
your voice can help
remember that
shape the
team.
future of sportscasting, product creation, website creation, and much more. Join
Stepping in
Fan Zone
something.
today.
We're back back at American Family Field, and the Brewers Superfan Spotlight celebrates the team's most passionate
Boy, they're playing some ball.
Who brings energy, creativity, and unwavering team spirit to every game on social media and in the stands. You can nominate them at brewers.com/superfan for a chance to be recognized during the pregame ceremony at American Family Field.
Thank you, Sophia. Andrew Uribe takes over his 8th appearance. Vinny, he's been sensational. He had up a run just once.
Yeah, he has been. This has been a great start to the season for Abner Uribe after serving the 4-game suspension. Pitched 7 2/3 innings, but he's got 23 outs so far this season. 19 of them have either come via the ground ball or the strikeout.
Great work by Jared Koenig. And a first pitch strike on Dingler. Koenig faced 4 batters, got them all out.
2 strikeouts as well. Yeah, Jared Koenig looked good.
His fastball to 98, broken back ground ball to short. Ortiz takes care of Dingler.
That's the power sinker right there at 98 miles per hour. We all know what kind of stuff Abner Uribe has. It's just a matter of him corralling it and being in the zone with both pitches.
Zach McKinstry takes strike 1. 98 mile-an-hour bowling ball. A great weapon to have out of the Brewers bullpen, which is fresh because of the work from Elvin Rodriguez last night.
That's right.
Trickle-down effect. Away, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 99.
Let's see if he throws him a back foot slider right here. Late on the heater. Could go either way.
That slider. So right before that pitch, Joey Ortiz slid over towards the middle. Did it again, struck him out. Uribe comes in and gets the job done. Time to stretch.
What does it mean to be rich? It's not just about the places you can go, but also the people who welcome you home. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Don't drink during rush hour. Some allergy medications can make you drowsy, but Allegra is different. Traffic jam? We got this. See? On time.
Allegra is fast 24-hour allergy relief with 0% brain interference. It's a no-brainer.
The best call I ever made was to Gruber Law Offices. It was one call. They took care of me, and they'll be there for you. You make that one call, that's all. Gruber Law.
Peace.